Guys, how's it going? So it is now time for the 1911 updated Akimbo class setup video. We covered the old Deagle, we covered the M19, we covered the Renetti, we have covered the 357 Magnum with snake shot and without. So the last two that we got to look at is the 1911 and the X16. I'm saving the X16 for last because it is my favorite. It is near and dear to my heart. But a lot of you guys like the 1911 for a very good reason. So just like a lot of the other ones, it's going to follow the same trends. The 1911 really needs that lightweight trigger because standard, it's got a pretty slow fire rate. Ammunition doesn't have a lot of ammunition. Standard just has 7 rounds. So we need that 15-round magazine each hand, giving us a total, let's see, the good quick mass of 30 rounds between the two. 15 plus 15 equals 30 last time I checked. The laser, we need the old 5 milliwatt laser there just so it helps with the nice, the hip fire accuracy. You could take and go down to the 1 milliwatt if you're worried about the green laser giving away your position, but something I touch on each one is if you're rocking the Akimbo 1911 as your secondary, as you should be, you're only going to be pulling it out in a bad sticky situation where you're just straight up smelling somebody's breath, so you just stick one pistol on each nipple and blast away. But we rock it as a primary, whenever we're working on this, just so that we can, it's about the Akimbo pistols, you know what I'm saying? It's about the weapon itself. Now finally, the thing that is really updated is the fact that we're throwing on the monolithic suppressor, because I found that having the barrels on there doesn't really give you much of an advantage at all as far as the actual control of the weapon, but the monolithic suppressor gives you mainly the benefit of the suppression. It ain't showing up on the mini-map, so even though you got the green laser shining out there, you don't want to show that mini-map, you don't want to be giving off the noise. And you also get a little bit of bump in accuracy, and I think it does lend itself to helping keep it a little bit tighter. It's one of those things that you notice it more with some pistols as opposed to the other ones, but in this case it's still what we're sticking with, and it's the way to go. So that right there is 4 attachments, and finally the last thing we're going to need, I about took and forgot to do it. We got to throw on the Akimbo perk. So there you go. That is the 5 attachments. And that's how it looks. That's the stuff that's going to be on it. Full class rundown before we hop in a match. We got the riot shield on our back, give us a little bit of butt protection since we are going to run this as a primary. We got our 1911 with it. I got the javelin blueprint on there. That doesn't affect the performance at all. It just gives it that nice, really that stony textured grip on the on the slide. Well, god dang it, I do this, I just forget all my weapon terminology, bro. I do more with weapons in real life than I do in video games. But anyways, it's the grips. It's the grips on the side of the handgun. Let's just stick with that. Perks got EOD Ghost and tune up for lethal. We got a frag grenade. For a tactical, we got a stun grenade. Boom, we loading into some shipment on the old hard point. They just added a shipment, like a shipment 24/7 playlist. I think it's gonna be running until season 6 hits. So I think I just pronounced that right. There's a lot of S's in what I just said. But anyway, let's throw the old class on. Let's get a look at it. The connection looks like it might be a wee bit, wee bit hormonal on us, a little bit of the old PMSing, but it's all good. We got the, we got the packet loss and stuff. But we need the challenge, bro. I mean, by God, we got 2 1911s, one in each hand. So we need a challenge. We're gonna pop people right up close and personal. The 1911, I think, where it's lended to having less magazine capacity, it seems like the hip fire accuracy is a wee bit better. Nothing crazy. It's just a comparison to some of the other ones. But I mean, the M19 isn't bad by any means. The nice thing is we got the 45 ACP. It hits nice and hard. See, that's the thing I love about the X16. The X16 and the 1911 both are rocking and rolling, firing the old 45 ACP rounds. And I mean, the pistols for the most part are balanced very well. Like, there's nothing that's extremely just out of kilter. I mean, and when I say balance, like between power, fire rate, and all that good old stuff, because, obviously, like, the Deagle, the 50 GS50, I always get that mixed up, but the 357 Magnum and the GS50 are, they're more powerful, but you got slower fire rate, but then you can balance it out, this, that, and the other, so it's neither here nor there. It's hard to pick one that is better and or worse altogether. I mean, you can count frames, you can do this, you can do that. When you factor in things like just connection, the other weapons people are going to be using, if they're going to be hurt, if they're not going to be hurt, it's gonna vary. So I really recommend finding the one that works the best with your play style. Like I said, for me personally, I've been using the M19. Oh God, just punched that guy right in the nose. I've been using the M19 Akimbo a lot more anytime I'm looking for a Akimbo application. But the X16 Akimbo and just the X16 just as a single handgun is still my favorite. I just love the way it feels. I love the way it feels using it, and that is probably my most used pistol. I mean, I have been popping off a lot with the M19 lately just because it's fun, just because I like the fact that it's the one. It still has a very slight fire restriction, even with you know, like the lightweight trigger. It's got the fastest fire rate. Well, technically, apparently the Renetti shows that it does, but the M19 still feels like it has the fastest fire rate, period. Oh my god, I hate to be drop shotting too, but I just, like I said, I'm so used to playing it, just in case you're new. Normally I'm lagging my actual left nut off, so I just drop shotting is like a defense mechanism that is now deeply ingrained in my muscle memory from Modern Warfare. Just like I said, it's just, it's not about to say natural selection, by god, not natural selection, just evolution. It's just a natural evolution of just dying too many times in situations where I would not have died because of lag or because of packet loss or one or the other. So right now we're riding relatively pretty. I know we're getting a couple spikes because I can feel it, bro. I got a spidey sense that just it's just right in the nipples, bro. The nipples tingle anytime I lag or have packet loss. So I mean, now that I said that, people's gonna think I'm causing it on purpose, but I can assure you I'm not. I'm just over here trying to adapt and overcome the connectivity issues that I do get whenever dealing with Modern Warfare servers. What is Spawns doing? How have I made a full circle around shipment right here? I'm just running into one person because we still got full teams. Okay, they should be in this corner for sure. Oh my god, we're gonna pop it off. How did I not hit one person? I fired right between every one of those cunts' legs right there, bro. Okay, let's see if we can get a just Spawn with the barrel facing me right in the goddamn forehead. We got people sliding around with shotguns, just being sneaky snakes. All the range, bro. You gotta keep it up close and personal. Like, that was way too far to try and engage them people. I need to just go over there and just straight up Indiana Jones, crack a bullwhip and just swing over there and give it to him sideways. Let's slide in here in this shipping container, lay down. Still, right, did I get shot in the... What is with the people just staying back in the corners? I guess that's a smart thing to do. We've been dicking them down with the AKIMBO 1911s so far. Normally when you rock AKIMBO on shipment, you'll be like at the top of the leaderboard. Once again, the biggest issue is just you're going to get caught reloading if you're trying to rock AKIMBO on shipment with this. That's another thing about the M19 and the Renetti, why it's so nice. Where are you at? Jesus, woman, quit nagging me. She's breathing down my neck. She ain't even breathing. She's doing it with a gun. She's sending lead right down the back of my neck. Let's pop a squat right here. We might even, actually, no, we're about to run out of bullets. About to say we might be able to take and pop off with a bit of, you know what, we might do it anyways. Let's just borrow this scar right here for a second and see if we can reload it. Maybe pop 3 more kills, get an idea where it spawns out. I mean, we're playing, come on, peek it, buddy. Let's hit a pre-fire. Come down the middle for me. Going to run out of bullets with this gun, too. We just ain't got enough bullets to deal with all the problems that's in front of us right here. It's a sad time, mate. Let's pop him. Oh, did we get, I think we got our VTOL. I think we got it. Yes, sir, we did. Get a VTOL and we'll get back to the 1911 Decimation. Here we go. Look at me speaking all the French or Italian or whichever the closest rendition of what I just said, whichever language it you know, belongs to. That's the one that I was trying to speak. We're just going to go with that, you know, open-ended answer. Okay, we need to get some hardpoint time too, because we're over here. My teammate's trying to carry me. I ain't sitting in the hardpoint too much. We got the VTOL now, so that'll help us. Let's pull out a riot shield. Block that Syntex action that's coming in front of us. Oh, still spawn behind me. Why wouldn't you spawn behind me? I probably should have sit in that corner and let my teammates sit on the hardpoint. But I do enjoy, I do really enjoy rocking AKIMBOs on shipment. It's kind of one of those things where you can sit back, relax, just play the game, and still run around and decimate people. Where are you at? Where am I getting shot from? I don't even understand where I'm getting shot from right now. Now they're going to spawn on that back corner over here in a minute. How am I sacking from the bottom, bro? Like, how am I, like, let's be honest with one, 35-24, like, the time in the hard point does matter. Let's see if anybody pushes down the middle on us. Just sure got somebody chilling. No, nobody's in that. They could seek refuge from my aerial vehicle, which is just raining down these massive chunks of artillery on top of them, and instead they decide to stand out in the open just so somebody will walk out and check a container. Which, by God, I can't blame them, because it did work for them right there, didn't it? Still, I should have killed her. I got a pass on that 45 ACP round. I know they're using FMJ, bro. The military's cheap. Ain't giving these guys no hard points in 45 cal. You know, 1911. They cheap, so it flew right through that man. Flew right through his left eye and the other guy's right thigh. I'd probably give him HIV too, because by God, who knows what the guys on the enemy team's military's doing one another when nobody's looking. They giving each other a little bit of the old, you know, the old Swifty finger, the old light touch. Okay, but anyways, you know, with that aside, you know, no disrespect to the enemy team. What had just happened? I just gave birth to 2 grown men right there at that shipping container. My maternal instincts are kicking in. Okay, that guy's on a forklift. This guy literally just spawned in front of him. He's the enemy team, getting shot from the other side of the cargo container for no reason whatsoever. He had no clue I was there. Throw that grenade. There's my grenade. That's their grenade. Whoo! Okay, whoo, okay. I thought I was about to lose that one. Let's push back. I swear, I'm just catching every goddamn bullet. Everybody's trying their actual titties off right now with their ARs and their subs. I'm just trying to rock some 1911s over here and have a good time and make a point for a video. The fact that this class setup actually, I mean, this class setup is smacking pretty hard. Because, I mean, we're going against people that are pre-aiming. They got their ARs. They got their extended mags. They're just backed up in corners. They just got less than about a 90-degree field of vision that they're operating out of, and we're just running around willy-nilly with two guns in one hand, just letting lead fly down range, and it's still working in our favor for the most part. We're third on the leaderboard. I should be first, but we'll talk. We can talk about that some other time. But I definitely think I deserve first. Oh, babe. Oh, and another thing, something I feel like I need to mention every time I do a Akimbo, which I probably should have mentioned beforehand, because most people don't make it this far in the video, if I had to guess. You need to fire your handguns at the same time. Like, it's something I've not even done a good job of this game, which I'm going to make a mental a mental effort to do right now. But you need to fire both weapons at the same time, because that actually lends to your chances of killing whatever's in front of you. Makes your chances a lot higher than if you're just alternating. Like, you want to just mentally go left, right, left, right, left, right. Super fast, but it's better, if you go pop, 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 you fire them both of them at the same time, and that can take like a little bit of practice if you want to rock the Akimbo life, and there you go, hashtag Akimbo life. But it does make a difference. I have noticed quite a bit of the difference in like the consistency of being able to kill people when using any of the Akimbo weapons, no matter what. Boom, pop that. We might have got 5 kills. Second on the leaderboard, but we was, god dang, bro. We was about what? A little less than 20,000 points. Like, it's a good difference right there. 37 kills, 43 seconds in the hard point. Can't see what my KD is quite yet, but we'll see right here at the tail end of things. This guy's popping off with the R9, the R9 shotgun with Dragon's Breath, so by God, that's what was going to happen. So you rock a R9 on shipment, then, I mean, whatever's in front of you is just going to get bent over, and you're going to show them who daddy is. But 37-28, positive game, everything was good, fun game. Dual wield 1911, solid dual wielding options, especially because, like I said, most of the time, if you're using dual wields properly as a secondary, just whipping them out, dealing with the problem in front of you. The 1911s hit really hard enough with a good fire rate with the lightweight trigger, nice and accurate, up close. It's going to be a good time. So there you go, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit me up in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe if you like the video. Share it with your friends. And until the next one, adios.